It opens up a menu on the top. I could draw on the screenshot, put some arrows, check this out. You know, do whatever you want. You could hit the eraser, erase all of that. You could change all the, let me show you the features real quick. Without trying to get in too deep, let's erase that and start over. Show you something nice. Say somebody, you just want to show this to somebody real quick and you want to reshare it. There's a couple of things you could do. Now I can hold the S Pen down, take that screenshot. Let's cancel out of that. I gotta actually look at the phone. All right, let's take a picture. Let's hold the button down. Now I'm gonna take a screenshot of this. Okay, so we got the screenshot. So now, once I open the menu, I can change the pen size, change the color, change all kind of stuff. You already know, you already seen that. Could circle this. I could save it. And I could just email somebody that specific picture. So that's sick. Another hot feature with this, say if I wanted to show somebody just a picture of the car without the Instagram page, without all the comments and all that, easy thing to do to share it. Hold the pen down again, circle whatever you want to, now this works on any app. Circle whatever you want to circle, so just the car. So we'll circle just the car. Did I get a complete circle? Let me try that again. Okay, circle the car. It's going to crop it out, and then it's going to ask you where you want to send it. So I'll send it to a message. So now that's ready to go as a message. Now, a lot of people ask me with the S Pen, in the text when you write on the screen, can you write in script? And you could definitely write in script. Now, I'm not the best, cursive writer, but I've tried it. I let Shorty try it. Trust me, you can write in script on this, and it works smooth. But I like to keep it print. So say I want to send this to somebody, send it to my man Mike. Pull up Mike. If I want to, let's see, got a number right there. If I want a little message, check this out. Now keep in mind, like I said, I'm writing like this, but if you're writing on the table regular, you're going to be able to write so fast and so smooth with this. It's amazing. Now I could just send it. Also with the S Pen, you got a lot of gestures. So say let's take it to a website. Say I check this site and I want to hit something else. I check world. If you want to go back, all you do is draw an arrow back and you go back. Now, there's so many gestures, we can't get into them all in the video. Go to your settings menu. Go to your menu. Go to settings. And you got all of the different settings. So now you could go to your lock screen settings. Also, real quick, a lot of dudes hit me up asking me, how did I get the information ticker on the lock screen? If you see on the bottom of the lock screen, I can scroll up. And I got all different weather, news, all that stuff. That's easy to do. I'll show you how to do that real quick. Go to your settings. You go to lock screen. So when you hit lock screen, you got lock screen options. Go to lock screen options. Then you got your shortcuts. You got your information ticker. That's the news and all that stuff right there. So you click on information ticker. You got weather. You got ripple effect, ink effect, help text. What the help text is, when you turn the screen on and it says swipe to unlock and all that, you've been using the phone already. You already know that. You don't need to see that. If you just want to see your picture that's on your home screen, you unclick that box. Then when you go to your home screen, it's going to be blank. So you get to see more of your picture. So that's a definite good look. Also, with the Stylus, it has an alarm set to it. So now if I put this down and I walk away from it, it's going to make a sound letting me know that you left the Stylus somewhere. Which is good because you don't want to leave it at work and realize by the time you get home you left it at work. At least when you walk away from it, by the time you walk 20 feet or whatever, whatever you want to set it up to, by the time you reach your car or whatever, you get the notification, you go back inside and you get your pen. Because you don't want to lose this. Buying these online aftermarket is going to run you $30, $40, who knows. So you don't want to lose this. So that little alarm feature is a definite good look. Definite. Next, let's talk about Android features that you're only going to get specific to Android, such as NFC and S-Beam and all that. Now, if you didn't see NFC, check out my Samsung Tactile video Trust me, that's hot. That'll work on this phone, so you get the textiles, all the NFC works, all the Android Beam and all that, everything works. Give you a quick demonstration. Say I got my S3 right here. And let's pull up a picture real quick. So we'll go to gallery. Okay, now you see there's a new Angry Birds Star Wars that's out. Now say I want to share that picture to somebody else. Now this is my Galaxy Note, this is my S3. All you do is put them side by side. Well, I don't know if I got it turned on this, but you've seen the video. I think I turned it off, matter of fact, because you save battery by turning it off. You touch them side by side and you share the picture. And it works every time, every single time. Now, I know this video is going on long, that's why I'm not going to activate it and do a live demonstration, but you've seen it before, and I showed you in other videos. It works. It definitely works. What else? Let's see if there's anything else I need to show y'all real quick. Like I said, on a scale of 1 to 10, this phone is a solid 11. Let's talk about one of my favorite categories too before we get out of here, the floss factor. What's the floss factor on this phone? And if you don't know what the floss factor is, that means when you go somewhere, when you're at a bar, or you're at a club, or you're at school, you're in a restaurant, you're in a store, when you pull out your phone, and somebody pulls out their phone, their S3, or somebody pulls out an Evo, LTE, somebody pulls out a Nexus, even when somebody pulls out something new, like an iPhone 5, and you pull out your phone, do you got to put your phone back in your pocket because they killing you, or they outshining you, or you right there on top of the food chain with them? The floss factor on this phone is a solid 10. This has the best floss factor out yet. Now, I'll tell you a quick story. When I went to go get this iPhone 5, I went in the Apple store. So I'm dealing with the manager. I'm dealing with a couple of sales associates and all that. We're going back and forth, and all that. So they showed me the phone. They don't know me. They don't know I'm in this phone game heavy. So they show me features on the phone and all that. So I pulled out the Note 2 out of my pocket. When I pulled out the Note 2, if you would have seen the look on the manager's face, because he never seen one before, a lot of those Apple guys, they refuse to even open their mind and see something else. He never seen the Note 2. When he seen it for himself, he was drooling. He was definitely drooling. And then he was like, well, that's too big. That, all the typical fanboy responses. But when I pulled the Stylus out and I did the cut and paste and I copied over because I had to order this. So I had an order number and I wanted to copy it over to a blank page. So, just to floss on them, I pulled out the Stylus, I cropped it, and I sent it real quick as a text message. He was amazed. He was amazed. So the floss factor on this is a solid 10. Trust me, this phone is huge, it's bright. If you pull this out in a dark area, it's going to look like you're holding a mini flat screen. Some people say it's too big. I say, trust me, you want this, all right? If you're on the fence and you don't know, should you get an S3? Should you get an iPhone? Should you get an Evo? It's a simple choice. Get the Note 2. Why? Everything you could do on your iPhone, everything you could do on the Galaxy Nexus, everything you could do on your Evo, every single thing you could do on those phones, you could do on the Note. Everything that you could do on the Note, you can't do on no other phone, especially that Stylus. Now, I didn't really go too heavy into the Stylus, but trust me, once you start using that Stylus, it's gonna push it over the top for you. This is gonna be the best phone you ever use. Trust me, I use the Stylus every day. I use the motion features every day, the swipe for the screenshots. Let me show you something else you could do with the S Pen. Now, when you pull out your S Pen, say you're watching TV and a number comes up and you want to just jot down a number real quick, you just hold the button down, you tap it on the screen twice. And it's going to automatically open up S Note. And then you could just write the number down, write whatever you need to write down. That's a sick feature. Like, a lot of these features, some people might say it's kind of gimmicky, but you got to use them. You got to use them and constantly use them so they become second nature, and then it's no longer gimmicky. Because a lot of people was like, oh, Android Beam, that's kind of gimmicky. Yeah, it might seem that way, but my shorty got an Android phone with Android Beam on it, NFC attached to it also. So whenever she's looking at something, I don't got to be like, oh, let me see that. When she want to show me some sneakers or show me a new gadget, she just says, let me see your phone. I just hold it like this, boom, and I got it right there. So you're going to use that feature all the time, all the time. So all of the little gimmicky features, just start using them, and trust me, you'll appreciate them more, definitely. This phone is the best phone out right now. Point blank. Shout out to everybody that rock me on Facebook, Foursquare, Twitter, Google+. Shout out to everybody hitting me up on Voxer. Shout out to everybody on that Google Gangster Facebook page. I see y'all. I got to start playing that page a little bit more heavy. Shout out to everybody on Instagram. Y'all know that's where I'm at, full time, full throttle, 24/7. And let me also give a special shout out to the homie Josh. www.joshdo. Now, y'all heard me talk about him before. He's the dude that I go to root all my phones and all that. He got the Galaxy Note 2 root video up already, so you could go root that. I only left it stock right now, you know, so I could do the video. But once I finish this video, I'm definitely going to root it. Definitely going to start playing with all the ROMs and all that stuff. This phone has unlocked bootloader, so the Sprint version, you're not going to have a problem rooting it. So shout out to the homie Josh. Like I said, that's one of my real homeboys. He called me during the storm. You know, we go back and forth with text messages and all that. And at the same time, he's one of those dudes that, you know, this is why I don't do root videos, because I'm a busy man. So a lot of times I don't have time to respond to every single comment. Now, I read every comment that comes in. Shout out to all y'all who leave comments. I read every comment. Shout out to everybody who hit like on the video. I appreciate all the likes, and that's what motivates me to keep doing the videos. But I don't have time to respond to every single video. Now, if you're rooting your phone and you get stuck in a boot loop, you want to be able to hit the person, you know, up who you copied the video from. You want to be able to hit them up and ask them, how do I get, you know, out of this boot loop? Oh, I can't flash this. How do I do this? Josh is the type of dude that takes time and responds to everybody. So shout out to the homie Josh, all right? Now, I'm going to do the camera test video for these probably tomorrow when it's sunny outside, and we're going to get it, you know, get it going with that. Y'all see for yourself. It's your boy Floss. I'm going to catch up with y'all on the next trip. Also, check me out. I'm going to be on the radio. I'm going to do another video next week. I'm going to be on the radio on the tech show, so y'all can call in, y'all can hit me up on some, you know, Q&A type shit if y'all want to get at me, if y'all want to throw some hate on me, whatever y'all want to do. I'm going to be on the radio so y'all could call in and all that. Like I said, I'm going to do a video on Tuesday, but I'm going to be on the radio on Thursday night. So tune into that, all right? So more details for that in the next couple of days. It's your boy Floss. I'll catch up with y'all on the next trip. Deuces.